What is up, Aceholes? Welcome back to another Gwent video. I am re-recording this intro because I made some changes to the deck. Honestly, because... So, in the first few matches of this video, the deck will be slightly different. And... it was kind of by mistake that I played that version of it. And I had to re-record this intro because I just want to point out the mistake, because it's actually... Like, there was one card in particular in the version I'm playing for the first few matches. One card in particular that I can't defend it at all. And I just want to point out right now that I am aware that it sucks. I took it out. The last match or two of the video, it will be out. But it was a remnant of my first draft of the deck. I'm talking about Smoke Them Out, by the way. When I first made the deck, before the patch had even come out, I didn't know how good Reaver Hunters were going to be. I mean, I was expecting them to be decent. But, like, how good would they be at, doing a lot of spawning? I was thinking about Boholt, right? So I had Smoked Them Out. I had a Carrack Frigate. But I quickly realized Carrack Frigate was too much. Like, there's no board space for that, so I took it out. I did not take out Smoke Them Out. I did not take those out until mid-video today. And that was I just overlooked it. Like, that was entirely by mistake. It wasn't until I suffered a brutal loss because my board got entirely filled in round 3 and I had 2 Smoke Them Outs that were dead. I mean, out of the 10 matches I played, that was the only one where I actually flooded my board. So it's not like it was a huge issue. But the card doesn't make any sense in the deck. It was just... This, alongside Frigate, was like an early draft with Boholt, and just as a backup target for Garrison and Voimir with the Volunteers. But it's not good, and I know that. But for the first match or two in this video, Smoke Them Out will be in the deck. So. But they're not supposed to be. That was by mistake. I am not that stupid. Okay. So yeah. Instead, I put in Mahakam Ale. We do swarm a lot, with no swarm payoff. So really, just cutting down a little bit on the units, and Mahakam Ale, just to unlock something. I haven't run into any Nilfgaard in the 10 matches I played. No Nilfgaard. The only lock I faced was against NR. But it's like a decent card. It's mulligan fodder, but if you do get stuck with it, or if you are playing against Nilfgaard, you might actually want to keep one of them. Maybe you just want to play one. Like, I don't know. But like, just unlocking a Reaver Scout or something is actually pretty good. So, and just anything that's not spawning a bunch of units, I think is decent. Otherwise, yeah, we're playing Reaver Hunters. I think instead of reading all the abilities out loud and taking time on that, I'm just going to hover over them so you can pause the video and read them if you don't know exactly what these cards do. They are new after all. We have Reaver Hunters, our main engine. I want to stack the melee row with these, and they do the work. They do the work. You're going to see. We have Reaver Scout here, whose main job is spawning and playing more Reaver Hunters. And this card also bloody puts in the work. Like, these cards, in all 10 of my matches with this, they have overperformed like crazy. So good, in fact, that I am including one casting contest just to reuse a Reaver Scout. This could be a 2 of, but I am worried about over swarming, so for now it's a 1 of. Kenneth and Gar, I got to use this a couple of times. It's a good proactive play. Play it on the back row, plays as a 7, either draws out some heavy removal or a lock, which we now have an answer to. And whenever you spawn soldiers, you increase the destroy limit of them or of them. And like, it's a very real threat. And honestly, if this eats some removal that our Reavers don't, that's actually fine. But if he does stick on the board, which that does happen, it's a chunky. These are chunky boys. They're gonna put in the work. And the big man himself, Boholt. Just a good payoff for spawning all these soldiers that we do. Just one thing I want to say. For all the effects we have that spawn a copy of a bronze soldier, where we get to choose. Like our leader, mobilization, which recently got buffed. Boholt, garrison, Queen Adalia. Like with these cards, it's a little bit greedier to go for Reaver Scout instead of Reaver Hunters, but it's worth 2 more points if it sticks. And you know, Adalia puts a shield on it, so like that Reaver Scout, like it, I don't think it ever died. It always got its effect off, so that was just 2 more points over doing Reaver Hunters. Mobilization, you know, it boosts them by 3. They have 1 armor, and just getting 2 of those is way better than getting 2 Reaver Hunters, because then you can play, like spawn 2 Reaver Hunters in addition to the Reaver Hunter you play. And the same with Boholt, right? Like if you can, in any way, if you feel it's safe to spawn just a Reaver Scout instead and go for the slightly greedier play, it's just worth more points. It can be worth a lot more points. But, you know, using these cards, these effects with Reaver Hunters, it's a safer play. It's still good. But I found a lot of the time, spawning Scouts instead was fairly safe and paid off massively. Alright. I think we're going to leave it at that. This intro is already longer than my original one, which I didn't want to happen, but I had to do some explaining. But this deck is very fun to play. I don't think it's fun to play against, because it might just be because I was playing in rank 5, but it's felt very oppressive at times. But it's very fun to play, and I imagine it'll be fun to watch. So enjoy the video. Thank you for watching. And yeah, let's just jump into it before I say some more dumb shit that takes up more of your precious time. Enjoy. Alright, now I don't know which of the leader skins would be best associated with Reaver Hunters, if any. But Henselt used to be mobilization, so we're doing that. Inspired Zeal. Okay. That could be a loss. Okay. We caught up. Now I wasn't really sure about some of these bronzes, because outside of the Reaver stuff, like everything else is just so pointless. Okay, I don't want to draw too many golds here. I might just stick with this. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. So we can start off with Adalia into a Reaver Scout. Or just the royal cards. I mean, Inspired Zeal. Is it Siege? It could be Siege. I like doing that. They usually just eat some heavy removal, but that's fine. They are not the best card in this deck. I mean, coming down at 7. Like, considering the ceiling of that effect, it's pretty good. I mean, I wish I could come down as a 7. If I were a Gwent card, I would be like, maybe a 3. What the hell is this? Okay. Inspired Zeal with the Royal Guards. I didn't get any of my boiling oils. That's fun. Whenever you spawn a soldier, I wouldn't say I spawned this, but thank you. I'll take it. I'll gladly take it. I mean, it's probably a bad idea, and I probably won't do it, but with all these Reaver Scouts, I could play a little bit of Royal Guards myself right now. But no, these are better. Okay. That's pretty good. I mean, this is a decent Inspired Zeal target. And I'm always happy to see more Inspired Zeal targets. I remember when this was just Commandos. And I'm very happy to see more stuff. You know what? I kind of want to get this started. And I think that's pretty good because killing that's like 3 less points for each Royal Guard they play. So this was like 12 points. And I denied them 3 points for each Royal Guard. Unless I enabled like a Necromancy or something. It would be funny to kill this now. Unfortunately, I can't. No, not quite.
Don't recognize your old mates.
Let's do that. Do I just want to assault for another Reaver Scout? I think maybe I do. Or Hunters. No. I mean, here's the thing. Like, for most of our effects where you get to spawn, like an extra soldier, going with Reaver Scout instead of Reaver Hunter and then just using that to copy Reaver Hunter is obviously worth more points. It's a bit greedier, but we have so many ways to just protect them that it's not that bad.
Don't recognize your old mates.
Now, I don't want to commit this, actually, so...
Present arms.
Yeah, casting contest is pretty good. I have it as a one-off, but there's a very good chance it could be a two-of. I mean, we are getting a little bit outvalued. If I just had one more damage on this. 72. Let's see, I gained 6, 12, 60. Wait, I should have used this. Oh, I fucked up, but I should have used that. Okay, but it doesn't matter. Or can I still pull this one out? Let's see, 6, 12, 15. I'm behind by 27, but that's 15. No. Nah. Now I don't know what they're gonna do next. I saw there was like a siege, like a Cintrian Guard siege Reaver Hunter deck, like a lot going on in one deck. I think I want that. Honestly, yeah. Okay, we're just seeing a pass. I can use that to... Okay, so we're a card down, but we do have order advantage, which is actually very nice with this deck, so... I don't think this is lost. I mean, I don't quite know what shenanigans they have, but I don't think we've quite lost yet here. I mean, honestly, this hand is fine. I'm not gonna open with them because they have, like, we haven't seen any boiling oils, and there's a good chance they have at least one. So, but I could just go Reaver Scout into mobilization.
You one of us or not? I told you so, you idiot.
I think I just gotta get the ball rolling quickly. Are they actually doing it again? Are they actually able to do it again? I mean, they haven't played Garrison. So that's one thing. Darn.
Yes,
All right.
nothing quite like a nice messy dissection.
Well, we're gonna do this.
Don't recognize your old mates.
I'm gonna use one of these just to get the pinging going. But then we play Boholt next turn. Alright. Okay, that's pretty nuts. And that was not great. Okay, so now we play him. Alright. Now, I do need a backup soldier because I have too much shit going on here. But that's fine. But for now we do this, so we're full on Reavers. I just gotta get another soldier that I can make copies of. Jesus Christ. How are they able? Wait. Wait. You know what? Let's try to be a little bit clever here. I should have done this sooner. I didn't even realize that I could. But I am, of course, going to do that. Can also kill Shawnee now. God, why set them to 4? Why do you keep setting them to 4? And my board is full, so I hope they're planning on playing Vernon Roach. I mean, it is still worth it to just kill this. They did have Necromancy. What do they have? Roach? Yes, I knew it. I knew it. Why not play that sooner? They should have played that sooner. Actually, if that Roach had played 2... If they played that, it had gotten 2 of those guys. No, but they spawned at the bottom, right? How thin was their deck? I don't know. Alright, Blackburn. Monsters! Haven't faced that yet, so that's exciting. It is Wild Hunt. Well, their Slave Trader can easily lock my Reaver Hunters, but that's okay. That is okay. Let's not have both of those in hand, and let's not have you. Okay, I'm not super keen on that. Oof, they have movement too. This one might be tough. I could grab him. I don't know if it's going to matter. I don't have a lot of spawning here. This could also grab a garrison, grab a Dahlia. I don't want a Dahlia here. Alright. Maybe they use the move because they think it's roll-locked. A man can dream. Okay. At least we have a lot of armor. Like, our guys have a lot of armor. And they can't move all of them. Right? Please? See, this goes to 4. I can get this to 4 and destroy that. That might actually just be worth it. You know, I don't... Foglet. Six. We could get these going, start pinging that down, keeping it down. But I think starting next turn, this is going to go off. And I have no way to stop it. I mean, I guess he's not really in any danger, is he? So I can try to get greedy with it. I mean, realistically, what would I hit? It's probably going to be Ardgaith. Yeah. Okay, okay. I mean, that needs to go. That needs to go. But I can do this. I can do this. This can still kill that, and I can just boiling oil this, right? I mean, this needs to go. And I fear for Kenneth's life. Do I, though? I do. I do. I do fear for it. I don't think they could have killed him at 3. I don't think. But I really don't know. They're stacking melee, probably just to keep me from playing these. I can still play this.
Don't recognize your old mates.
And now the armor is going to start kicking in. But of course, if I clog my melee row, then I'm forced to play into their frost on range. So, I mean, they don't need movement. Really? Really? So yeah, I can play anything I want. Yeah. Okay. Now what? Now what do we do? What do we do? And I have carryover and a surprising amount of burst potential with the deck here. But not a good Adalia target. But I mean, I can set up real good. I can set up real good here. A long round just makes me struggle with board space, lets them get value from a lot of cards. So I think we do. But do we go leader as well? Yeah. Yeah, we do. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 damage. They have to apply frost, but then I mean with frost they can kill anything with Immortus Wrath. If I play him, I don't know how. I can play him and just immediately get one of those. Or I can do what I did last time and go straight into some Reavers. And at least get that going. And then play him. I don't know how greedy I'm going to get here. You know what? No. I can't have my boy be Immortus Wrath. So I do what I did last time. I used one of these just to get the bonded going. But then I save the rest for Boholt. That should be good. By the way, apologies for my voice. I started very early on today. So I'm not quite woken up yet. Okay, they recognize the bleed. Okay. Okay, this is No. Spending both? Holy shit. Well, I mean, that is both. That is both leader charges. I can wait until I have more space. Ho ho. Well, talk about getting wrecked. Jesus Christ.
Let's go. My great-granddaughter will do great. Long live me!
You should be able to tank some frost. At least I still have the bonded. Okay. I have lost this one.
No audiences. Stop today.
Oh. Let's see, 8. That's a big buff.
He won, you dirty tart.
They didn't even have frost for that. Wow. Do I pass? Let's see. I get 2 points. I get 4 points. Beat him to 25. No.
Weapons at the ready.
I mean, this isn't spawning any frost on the order. It's just spawning Red Riders. Art Gate. Oh my god. I mean, this deck pulls so many wins out of its ass. So many wins. Why did they save that Art Gate? I mean, I guess they were saving it for last, and then they could have, like, carryover Frost. You ain't getting no carryover Frost on me, boy. Alright, let's see if I'm actually able to go undefeated and get to rank 4. Alright, GG. Alright.
Just great.
Oh. Force of Nature. I mean, if this is just a greedy Monsters Point Slam deck with no control, don't mind if I do. I want to rank up after all, so I'd take that. Let's not get too cocky. I could get really fucked here. Don't need that. Don't want 2 of those. That's okay. Well, whatever. All right, Commandus. What do you got? Maxi, okay.
Your magic can't harm me.
Non-devotion, Maxi, and Roach. I don't know what this could be. Let's see. Do I want to start off with Kenneth and Gar again? I mean, it's like it's okay when I have them, but I feel like I don't think I'm doing that this time.
I told you so, you idiot.
Don't think I'm doing that this time. It is Relics, just Relics. Okay. I like it.
Don't recognize your own mates.
Just Relics. I mean, I like Relics. Just some good old Relics. God, if I had a way to boost that. Or give it Zeal. I guess we're playing kind of a similar deck here. Let's see, next one. I guess I do want to be ready for the next one. Yeah. I mean, our deck does counteract Sabbath quite directly. But like I can nah. I think it's time for this. I think I want to enable both of these on top of my deck next turn. And I'm just gonna grab a Reaver Scout.
But we're broke as shit peddlers.
Yeah, because I need a few more Reaver Hunters going. 4 is not enough, and that's not a joke. By the way, it's like, oh, 4 isn't enough. I'm not joking. 4 is not going to be enough. I need a couple more. Really. Excuse me? Did I just get fucking Yagad for like 15 points? That. Ooh, that. I don't think I've ever been Yagad before. That was a good fucking Yaga too. I mean, it forced the leader out, which honestly I'm very, very hyped about. That was okay. Well, I like this. I am having fun in the gwents. All right. Yeah, this is solid. Now, I can also be more liberal with my leader, knowing they don't have theirs. But of course, if I don't have to use it, I don't have to use it.
Garments are shackles that restrain our desires.
Yeah. That sucks. But you know what? It does allow me to do one thing, which is immediately get bonded. If I want to Aneromancy for the truffle.
Let's go.
I mean, I'm a card up. Like, this can go two ways. Wow. This can go two ways. Either I spend my leader and potentially win a card up, or I, you know, we go down to even cards, but I keep my leader. Either of those would be ideal. Anything outside of that, not ideal. I do think I'm committing him here.
The Cintrian Reaver's honor that's at stake here. This is no time to whimper.
as a threat or what, I don't know. They could be playing Parasite, which honestly punishes this very hard, but they don't. Okay, good.
You one of us or not?
I mean, their hand might be amazing.
They're surprisingly clean creatures, if it happens.
Let's go. If the Crimson Reavers on it to stay here, this is
Yeah,
no
I
chance to win.
am so glad I put the casting contest in here. That's putting in the work. Did I put in a second one? No, I think I only have one. No, yeah, I only have one. I mean, that's not great. That is not good, dude. And why aren't they waiting with that? That's my question. You know I'm about to boost by at least 6 the very next turn. Okay, I mean, I keep my card and my leader. That's also good. And two unactivated locaciones. Alright. Locations are kind of disgusting sometimes. Okay, I want to keep this in the deck for assaulty purposes. That's whatever. That really is just whatever.
You one of us or not? I told you
I'm one of you guys. I mean, I'm not quite a skinhead. Nah, but neither are you. I'm pretty close. Oh, I get it. See, the operator self-feeder, I don't think that's good. I don't believe in that.
let's go.
I feel gross.
The Crimson Reavers on it to stay here. This is no time to whimper.
But it's also very funny. It is also very funny. At first there were 3. Ooh, She Who Knows round 3. Dude, I am sorry. I am very sorry, actually.
Recognize your old mates.
Well, I mean, these guys specialize in taking down some big, bad boys. And girls. Heh. Got him. I mean, I probably could pass here. But if they're choosing to play this one out... They're choosing this. Alright. Yeah, I mean, that is like the exact type of deck that a deck like Reaver Hunters is just always going to brutalize. Like no control. Just point slam. Like, they have some engines, like Self-Eater. Like Reaver Hunters. Aren't they just better Self-Eaters? in many ways. I think they are. Alright. I'm gonna make this short, because I have to re-record the intro just to make up for some mistakes here, but thank you so much for watching. This was a blast. This was an absolute blast. I mean, I think I've played 10 matches with this now. Only ever tweaking the bronzes. I've lost 1 due to overswarming, which is why I made some changes that will be discussed. Will have been discussed in the new intro that I haven't recorded yet. So thank you for that. I don't know why I said thank you for that in a sarcastic manner. Yeah, like the deck is sick. Like Reaver Hunters are crazy, and you get so many of them. Now, I'm sure a heavy control deck maybe could deal with this. An opposing engine deck, maybe. Personally, like I am far from a pro player. I played for years, but never competitively, never very seriously, and with a lot of breaks, especially recently. So, take this with a grain of salt. But I feel like the way to beat a deck like this, like unless you're like heavy control, that could work. If you're also playing an engine deck with crazy engines, maybe that's just a fair match, and with a little bit of skill and round control, you could get there. I feel like, I mean, number one, if you're running into a lot of Reaver Hunters, just play Surrender, and you will probably win. Because you can ruin like their whole round 1 setup, auto win round 1, and just push them to your heart's content. But yeah, like what I feel like you got to do is you gotta commit. You gotta commit heavily to round 1, like spending way more provisions than them, and just outmuscle them. Like by playing more expensive cards, you will get more points. Like they will make up for a lot of that with powerful engines, but hopefully it's enough. And just try to play around the resilience. Like I imagine any Reaver Hunter deck, except for like people trying devotion variants, which I will. But like all non-devotion, which will be most, will have garrison, will have truffle. You gotta play around those. And how to do that, I don't know. Again, I'm not a pro player. I actually kind of suck. But there you go. Thanks again for watching. Do let me know if you tried this deck out, how it goes for you. Any changes you would make. I'm still very unsure of the bronzes. I made some last minute tweaks before those last few matches, and I think those tweaks were right. But I don't think we're quite there yet. But let me know if you have any ideas. And yeah, I hope to see you again soon. Until then, have a good one. Stay safe.